Hello guys, welcome back to Analytics with PM. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about end-to-end Microsoft Fabric project. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload the raw data into the Fabric Lakehouse and I'm going to process this raw data into the Medallion architecture. So once our data is ready into the gold layer, we are going to import this data into Power BI desktop and we are going to create the fresh report out of it. And after then we are going to publish that report into our Fabric workspace. So basically in the last we are going to create a pipeline where I am going to put all the data flows and the semantic model. So after then we are going to schedule this pipeline. So once the data is added into the file, so it will be get updated into our Fabric Lakehouse, and in the gold layer we are going to get the up-to-date data. So stay connected with this video. Let's back to screen. So basically let me show you the file which we are going to import into the Fabric Lakehouse. So basically I'm having this Excel sheet incident SLA. So this sheet I'm going to upload it into a Fabric Lakehouse. So basically there are few steps which we have uh, written down. So let me show you. First we have to upload the file into the file section in bronze layer. So let me go back to our Fabric account so that we can create the lake houses. Okay, let me create a new workspace. Let me name it as end-to-end project. Okay, so first we have to create a lake house. So I'm going to create a bronze lake house. Let me go back to the lake house and name it as a bronze. Okay, so our bronze lake house is created. Now under the file section, we have to upload that file. Let me upload this file. Okay, so we have uploaded the file. As you can see, it is successfully uploaded. Now what we have to do, it is basically a simple raw data. So basically this file is under the file section. We have to convert this file into a delta format. So we would be needing a data flow zen2. So let me create a data flow zen2 so that we can, okay, let me name it as bronze. Okay, now we have to get data from to this lake house. Under the file section we were having the file. Yeah, let me upload this file. So basically in the bronze layer we are not going to do any of the modification. So it is basically a raw data. We are inserting a raw data into the bronze layer. Okay, okay, now let me give the data destination as a lake house, and again in the same bronze layer we will give the destination. Okay, Let me see again the mapping. Now we are going to publish it. Okay, so in the first step, what we have done, we have simply uploaded the file into the file section, and now we have converted that file with the help of a Dataflow Gen 2 into a Delta format. So that file will also be saved into a bronze layer. So basically, we have a raw data into our bronze layer. Let it update. Yeah, so the bronze layer is completed. Okay, let me go back to our bronze layer. Let me show you the tables. Yeah, we got our incident table. Okay, now let me go back to our lakehouse. Now we have to create a silver layer. Let me show you. Move data into the silver layer using data flow. Okay, now we have to create a silver layer. And the silver layer is created. Now we have to create a data flow zen 2. By data flow zen 2 we are going to move these files into our silver layer. Source is our branch layer. So basically in this layer we are going to do some of the basic modifications. So just like renaming of the column, and the columns which are not needed we have to remove them. Okay, let me see. Basically we don't need this work log nodes, so we are going to remove this column. And also we are going to create a calendar table. So basically I'm having the M code for creating the calendar table. I will provide this code into description so that you can also create the calendar table. Okay, so let me go and get data from to the blank query. We are going to copy this code and paste it. Yeah, let me rename it to the calendar table. Okay, so basically this one is into a data type. Okay, now we have to give the destination to the silver. For to the first one, we are going to give the destination. Save setting. For to the calendar table also, we have to give the destination to our silver lake house. Okay, now we are going to publish it. So in this layer, what we have done, we have simply get the data from to the bronze layer, and we have done some of the modifications, just like removing the unwanted columns, and we can also change the column names, and also we can do some of the basic modifications into the silver layer, and we have created the calendar table into the silver layer, and given the destination to the silver layer, and we are going to publish it. So basically data will flow from bronze layer to our silver layer with some of the modification. Yeah, so basically silver layer is the data flow is successfully published. Now let me go back to our silver layer so that I can show you the tables. Okay, we got our calendar table and incident table. Let me go back and create a gold lake house. Okay, so the gold lake house is created. Now let me go back and create a data flow zen2 gold. Now basically all the calculation, business level calculations and aggregation we are going to perform here, and also we are going to do some of the modifications, and also we are going to do the modeling here. So let me get the data from to the lake house. Selected both the tables, and let me create it. Okay, so let me first go to our incident table. So basically all the business level calculations we are going to perform here. So basically first of all we have to calculate the elapsed hour, so it is given as time. Okay, so let me create a custom column and give it as a elapsed hour. Data type will be decimal, and what is the calculation? Actual elapsed hour divided by 3600. Okay, we have to convert this time into hour. Okay, so our calculation is created. Let me round it to two decimal places. Okay, now we will be needing an employee ID column and a employee name column. So basically we are having a assigned two column which is having the employee ID, and the brackets we are having the employee ID. So basically what we are going to do, we are going to duplicate this column. Okay, now we are going to split it. Okay, so basically we got this employee ID, and here we are having the employee name, and basically it is having the closing bracket. So we are going to replace value. It should find this, and we are going to replace it with empty. Okay, we are going to rename it as a employee number, employee ID. It is basically employee ID, and this one is employee name. Okay, let me change it here. Okay, now we are going to change the data type of this to whole number. Okay, and in calendar table we are going to also, in incident table we have to create the duplicate of this column. Created it, and we are going to change it to the date. So basically we are creating a primary key for these two tables. We have to join these two tables with the date column. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to give the destination to our gold lake house. Okay, we are going to rename it also. And in calendar table also we are going to give the destination to our gold lake house. Now we are going to publish it. Okay, so let's wait until the publish is completed. So the gold layer is successfully succeeded. So let me go to our gold layer, and let me show you about the tables. Yeah, so basically we got our two tables, and now we are going to create a semantic model. So we have to choose from Lakehouse to SQL Analytics endpoint, and here we have to go into the model layouts. Okay, so basically these are the some of the tables, we have to hide them. These are basically auto generated tables. Okay, now with the created copy, we are going to, with the date column, we are going to create a relationship. Okay, now there are few items which we have to do some modification, just like we are having a month short. So basically this month short, we have to short this by a month, and month name also we have to short this by month. Okay, so our modeling is completed. Now we are going to update this. So basically in the reporting we have the option of automatically update semantic model, so we are going to click it. This is going to update our semantic model. Okay, our model is successfully completed. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to import this semantic model into our Power BI. So basically let me go back to our Lakehouse and let me show you the gold layer. Okay, so now let me open the Power BI report. Blank report. Okay, from to the Power BI semantic model, we are going to choose as a data source. Okay, so basically this one we have to connect. Yeah, so we got our two tables. So those two tables are connected. The modeling which we have created into our gold layer, and now we are going to create the measures here. So actually we need only one measure. We are going to create the mttr is equal to, basically mttr is equal to average of elapsed hour. Okay, so this one is created. Now what we are going to do, we are going to take one card visual. Here we are going to show total mttrs. Okay, we are going to round it to decimal point. Okay, now we are going to give the title category label, we should turn off. border we are going to take it as a rounded. Okay, now we are going to show the total number of incidents. So basically we are going to copy this one and here we are going to select the number count. Okay, going to rename it total incidents. Okay, now what we are going to select some of the slicers. So basically we have created employee ID and employee name, so we are going to select the slicer and put the employee ID. Should be a drop down. Format painter. Again we are going to copy it and paste it. Now we are going to select the employee name. Again we are going to copy it, and now from to the calendar table we are going to take a date, a day column. Now we are going to create the visuals. Okay, let me take the line chart. Basically let us take a line chart. So basically in this chart we are going to show the number of incidents by a day. So let me go and put the number of incidents in y-axis. Okay, and day from to the calendar table on x-axis. Okay, so now it is showing the number count day wise. Okay, let me go and format painter. Yeah, now again we are going to copy it and paste it. Now here what we are going to show, here we are going to show the, in place of count of number we will show the mttr. Okay, so basically it is showing the average of elapsed hour. Now again we are going to take one table visual, and here we are going to show some of the things, just like the incident number and created date, mttr, and employee id, employee name, and short description. Again we are going to copy this and use the format painter. Now we are going to yeah, so basically we are done with our reporting. So whenever we are selecting any of the employee id, so it is slicing according to that. So basically for this employee id we are having total mttr for 16.87 and total incidents are 8, and also we can see the count by day, and we can see mttr by day, and also we can see the employee id and created date, employee id, the incident number which are associated with this id. So basically we can slice and dice with the help of all these slicers. Okay, so basically we are done with our reporting. Now we are going to save this. And now we are going to publish this into our workspace. Now let's go back to our workspace, and now let me arrange all these things so that whenever the new data is coming, so it can update according to it. So basically we are going to create a data pipeline where we are going to trigger these data flows. So basically whenever we are getting the data added into our file, so it can update according to that. Okay, let me create a new item, and let me go back to data pipeline. Let me name it as a trigger data flows. Okay, this one is bronze. Again we are going to take data flow, and it is silver. Again data flow, it is gold. Now let me rename it. On success it should go to silver and it should go to gold. And now we are going to schedule this pipeline. In that you can give any let me manually run this. So pipeline is completely succeeded. So also we have forgotten to add the semantic model. Let me add the semantic model also. Now let me save and run. So guys, the pipeline is successfully completed. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.